Thank you, Reem. So we're obviously going to go into the first step of our basic master map. We got a nice little pirate theme going on. And well, what is the first step? The first step is, of course, supply and demand. So how are these created? Well, you've got let me just get out my little drawing tool. You've got, first off, your range or consolidation. Maybe this is coming in from another demand and this is being created. And so here we're creating supply. We break out of that, collecting all the orders, come back to it, and then continue downwards. These areas obviously provide us with a POI or a point of interest. This allows us to keep watch for reversal and continuation points. Obviously, we do not use this on its own. We have to combine this with lots of other things, but let's jump into a couple examples of that. So as we can see, price has formed a consolidation zone right here. It then pushes out, and then this gives us the intention. We come back to the supply zone before continuing in this direction. Here, again, consolidation of buy orders. Maybe we've come into something on the left as well. We give a reaction out of there. We come back, revisit these areas before continuing in the intended direction. Again, we'll just go over a couple more examples. Our consolidation range, price pushes away, even builds some kind of liquidity, comes back, revisits, down. Very similar, our consolidation range, price builds some kind of liquidity, pushes away, comes back before continuing. We'll just go over a couple more. Again, don't worry, these are complete basics. So if you're thinking, oh, why is he going over this? We're just making sure everyone is at the same point. So again, consolidation, pushes away, revisits, continues. You get the idea. Same thing again and again and again. Like I said, we don't want to be using this on its own either. So here we have our demand zone created by the, again, consolidation. We push away, come back, revisit, again and again. I'm sure you get the idea. But like I said, don't worry if this is boring you. We just need to make sure everyone is at the same point. So again, look, we create our consolidation.
Yeah, and plus you have to also be aware, like this obviously will be some sort of beneficial later on, but of course you will see in the next step. So don't
exactly.
that
just
like nonsense.
Just bear with us for the moment. Don't panic. Oh, they're teaching us nothing. Don't worry. We just need to, this is, like I said, lit basics. So here, same stuff. I'm sure you guys get the idea by now, where we're creating our consolidation, we're pushing away, creating the supply zone, and then continuing in that direction. So just a few more. Consolidation. Here we even build some kind of liquidity above it before coming back and retesting and going in that direction. Same thing again and again. I'm sure you guys get the idea by now. And here we will touch on this very briefly, but we'll touch on this a bit more later. This is where you get your supply, which gets broken but gives a reaction and creates the demand. Same with this, your supply that gives a reaction, gets broken, and then creates the demand, which we then can take here. Again, we don't take this on its own. We need lots of confluences, not just one or two. We're not retail traders. So again, demand creates the supply, which comes back, and then we continue. Demand creates the supply, which comes back, and then we continue. But I'm sure you're a little bit bored of this now, so